the elevator that skipped to the 13th floor. I hate it when that happens. It was late at night, and I was visiting my boyfriend, Alex, who lived in a fancy downtown apartment building. Alex. The elevators in this building are the fastest in the world. They go up and down faster than I do on a first date. Me. I just rolled my eyes because, yeah, elevators right. So we got into the elevator and I pressed the button for his floor. And just as the doors were closing, another guy stepped in. He looked pretty ordinary. He had headphones around his neck and he was holding coffee. I just gave him a silent nod. You know, the universal sign for, hey, if you want to talk, I'm totally down. But if you don't, I'm cool with that too. He returned the gesture with an equally silent nod. So then the elevator started rising, and everything seemed fine. And then suddenly, whoopee, it stopped. Me? Did you press something? Man, no. But I've been here before. What? Like this place is giving me the heebie-jeebies. Let's change the subject. Flashback to a few minutes earlier. A group of people are seen running through a long, dark hallway. Their whispers can be heard, but their words are unintelligible. Their heavy breathing is the only thing that can be understood. One of them steps out onto floor 13. He looks around nervously and suddenly a duplicate of himself steps out from behind a closed door and gives him a big smile. Present time? The elevator doors open and what is revealed is not a floor but a dark hallway lit by nothing but a flickering light at the end. All the apartment doors along the way are closed, but we can see that there are no peepholes and the keyhole is covered by a metal plate. It looks like every single resident has made their home as impenetrable as Fort Knox. I guess they don't want anyone popping in for a surprise visit. The man warned, "We can't leave the elevator. Just wait here." Me? Okay. Thanks for the life-saving tip. You're such a hero. As soon as he said that, I opened the door and stepped out. What was I thinking? I mean, what kind of crazy person would willingly step foot into a pitch-black elevator? Let alone one that skips floors. I'm literally a few feet away from the otherworldly abyss known as floor 13. Surely, whatever is at the end of this hallway isn't any worse than what might be lurking between these four walls. Besides, I couldn't just stand there doing nothing while that man was in danger. The doors to either side of me were sealed shut, so I tried the one closest to me. Thank goodness, it was unlocked. As I walked down the hallway, a faint record player music could be heard. I turned toward the sound and saw another Katie at the far end of the hallway. She was wearing the same clothes and had the same terrified expression on her face, except she was also smiling. And I mean really smiling. Like she was genuinely happy to see me. Just then, the man inside the elevator said, "If you see yourself, don't follow her." Whoa, why? Why shouldn't I follow her? Is she gonna cut off my head and use my blood to summon an ancient evil? Maybe she'll force me to watch her tickle videos all day. Or make me listen to her favorite song on repeat. Well, I guess only one way to find out. I turned and started walking toward her. "Hi, Katie," I said. "Want to hear a joke?" She didn't respond. So I kept walking until I was close enough to hear the manicured edge of her smile. Then she finally replied, "Sure. I love a good laugh. Hit me with your best shot." Then suddenly she took a big step forward and I panicked. I banged on the elevator doors. "Let me out, please. Let me out, please. I'm trapped. Help me." But the doors wouldn't budge. Then the flickering light above the elevator shaft filled the screen, distorting everything. When it cleared, I was back inside the elevator, with the doors open on floor 14. Alex greeted me casually, as if nothing strange had happened. Wow, that was quick. I thought you'd be on that floor for hours.
Hours.
What? Was that how long I'd been gone? How many versions of me were running around in that building, watching their own demise in real time? The man was gone, and the doors closed behind me. I noticed the panel showing the floor numbers had number 13 on it. There was only 12 and 14. And now back to our regularly scheduled broadcast. So I swear I was there. And maybe Right now, there's still a version of me smiling at the end of that hallway. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe. Until next time, remember, sometimes the scariest monsters are the ones we create ourselves.